Hello, you chat bastards. Sorry you sat on that intro screen for a little extended time. I was just learning terrible things about Sevvy, and I wish I could unlearn them. But we won't dwell on that for now. Yes, you know exactly what. You know exactly what.
You're besmirching my reputation. I'll have you know I'm an angel. I would never do anything bad ever. I am the epitome of good, in fact, lawful good. If you open the dictionary to lawful good, it will say Sevvy with a picture of me.
That would not be. That's not a real dictionary. Somebody lied to you and like cut out your picture and put it in there because they were afraid of you. That's what happened there. But hello, this is a Star Wars stream. Yes, we are here to play Star Wars, the Dawn of Defiance, the Saga Edition D20 system, and I am Erudi. I am your favorite far out galactic, super powered GM, your absolute favorite. I know. And oh god, Disparu's here, but why?
Disparu says any good lie has a core of truth.
No, not smart. A core of truth. There's not even like a thread of truth there. No, that's not correct, Disparu.
It's a millionth.
Unless you mean the thread of truth in that statement was that dictionaries exist. I suppose maybe that would count. But let's. Disparu says I'm saying yours was not a good lie. There we go.
At least Fantastic Sarcastic agrees with me.
Contractually, he says.
But he's still agreeing with me. I'm going to take it as a win. Let's go.
Oh, my God. All right. Well, speaking of somebody who's contractually obligated, we've got Moss. Thanks for being on the show of your free will.
Yes, contractually obligated by my own free will. Hi, guys. I'm happy to continue my saga as the world's smallest space cadet.
Wow, that was a sentence. The world's smallest space cadet. All right. Well, glad to have you here. You made a comment to me the other day that made me feel really good inside. You said, even coming from someone who hasn't been the biggest Star Wars fan in my life, I'm really enjoying this campaign with you, Erudi. And to me, that just touched me in my soul. And I do have a soul, despite what Sevvy will tell you. It might be contractually obligated and in possession by demons, but I do technically have it.
I meant it from the bottom of my soul, which, as we know...
You don't have.
Exactly.
You don't have. Speaking of someone who has a soul, is not contractually obligated, and looks nothing like me, by the way.
You still can.
Is Velrock. What's going on, dude?
Hello. Happy to be here. I, too, am enjoying the campaign. I put off everything else to be here, all right? If someone invites me out on a Saturday night, I'm like, no. I'm having too much fun with this Star Wars game.
And that's what we like to hear. I feel that feeling again, and that thing inside of me called a soul. I feel it's like a warmth. I'm not used to this experience. I don't know, man. I wish I could explain it, but it's like so new to me. I still got to process it. It might be because
by soul, you mean your memory card.
Yeah, probably. No, not my memory card. But I probably can't really process it and feel it fully because the person possessing my soul is in this panel over here. Hi, Sevvy, you birthday stealing, soul stealing, demon summoning thief. You, how are you?
Well, hello everybody. I'm doing great. No longer sick, I think. So yes, let's go. Also, in case you guys don't know, in the meme section over at the Moonskull server,
God, here we go again.
A screenshot of Erudi confessing his love to the new Dragon Age game and saying it is the best game that was ever made. Best game ever. He said he loved it.
Never said that. So never said that.
The proof is there. He spent quite a long time talking about how great it was and how much he loved every single part of it, including the part where they force you to be trans, no matter what decision you make. He was like, this was my goal, and now I feel completed. There we go. Happy to be here.
None of that is true, and none of those were... Listen, just never tell Sevvy anything you love, because I was professing to her my love of the original Dragon Age and how I couldn't stand this new game. And of course, her first instinct wasn't to console me and be like, oh, Erudi, that sucks when somebody tramples all over something you love. No, her first instinct was to edit what I said and then go post it in a meme chat claiming that I love the new thing that is terrible, awful, and destroyed my childhood.
This Bruce quoted, I feel like my entire life has led up to this.
God damn it. Et tu, Disparu, et tu. You're just another chat bastard like the rest of them. But hey, I'm glad you're all here. Caleb's not here because I don't know, something about what did he say? Another day older, but black don't crack, I think was the phrase that he sent to me. So he's out partying, I think. I don't know, but he's not here, and that's okay. I will try not to kill him this episode on purpose. On accident, though, I can guarantee absolutely nothing. I should ask as a good host, how was your birthday, Sevvy? Did you have a good time? Did you feel celebrated?
I felt very celebrated. I had a lot of fun. It was so fun seeing so many people show up to the birthday in stream and in chat. I had such a blast. It was absolutely amazing. I really had a lot of fun, and yeah, thank you everybody. Really, you guys made it very special.
Fantastic. Let's see. Anything I need to cover here? I will say this for those, while I have you attentive out there in the audience. I am making a role-playing game for you called Legend Seeker. And I'm very excited about it. I've been working very hard on it every week. I've been putting out at least 3 drops of lore for you guys, and they're pretty decent, like full-fledged, multiple pages of lore for either a creature or a place or whatever. So that you guys can get to know the world that you'll get to play in once this game comes out. And Frost has also been working very hard on the setting for you guys. We are at a very crucial time right now. I can't tell you why, and I wish I could. And I want to be clear because somebody was confused about this earlier. I am under an NDA. Sevvy is under an NDA. We're not saying that if you want to come support us, you need to be under an NDA. That's not what we're saying. But we are under an NDA. So I can't tell you who we're talking to and why and about what, but I can tell you that if these talks go the way I want them to, and it feels like they might, it's going to be very, very big, and you guys are going to be very, very happy with what's happening for Legend Seeker. But to get there, we need some support because there's some milestones we have to hit. I am trying to meet the goal of getting 20 gold memberships or the equivalent thereof by Festivus, which is also my birthday. But that's my day where I get to be a Fed with no repercussions and torment you all and just have a good time with everybody. But if you wanted to make a Fed's birthday special, if you want to make a Fed smile and make him feel like his soul exists, please consider joining and supporting Legend Seeker. Let me meet my goal, and I will be extremely thankful and grateful to all of you. But yes, you also get to play test stuff as well. You also get to play stuff. There is, if you guys want to get into some more proprietary stuff that we haven't quite put into the full server yet, you do have the option to sign an NDA and see some stuff earlier, but it's not required. You can still enjoy plenty of lore and releases without any of that. So that is correct, Jensen. And there you go. And so you get to play test it before anybody else. And there's 2 short stories, one being penned by myself, one by Frost, that will be making an appearance soon. So you're going to have lots of stuff to get into. This is a great time to support, and it's the most crucial time for you to do so. I think that's all I got other than to say, if you hear any sound effects, music, anything like that. Oh, wait, no, actually, we don't need to do that because we're not using any Sirenscape sounds tonight, just the Star Wars music, the fake Star Wars music. Was there anything else?
Like the Skeleton Crew Star Wars music.
No, God, that looks fucking atrocious. God, that looks atrocious, man. I thought I was way off. I thought that was going to be like an animated thing, like the Bad Batch or Clone Wars. I did not realize that was a live action show.
Don't hate me, but I hate Star Wars and everything that it's. I haven't watched anything for the past few years, but when I saw that trailer, I actually kind of want to watch it.
Velrock, why?
That doesn't mean I agree with all the decisions they made, like the music and the props and setting for like the neighborhood looked weird to me.
It all looked
weird.
weird.
Else was fine,
and that music was wild. It was like modern day pop over.
Yeah, I
don't know. I cannot. That was not Star Wars to me. Maybe it was just really bad marketing. Who knows? Maybe I'll be wrong, but I doubt it. It looked really bad. Oh my God. It did not sound like Cyndi Lauper. No, it did not sound like Cyndi Lauper, although that would have been pretty funny. I actually would have laughed at that. Bad Star Wars or not. Don't make shows with kids if they can't act. Well, it was just a trailer. We can't be sure they can't act. I just... Anyways, yeah, I thought it was going to be an animated feature. I was shocked that it's live action, and I thought it looked pretty bad. Did we have trivia tonight? I did not see if we got any trivia tonight.
I don't know.
I
Is
didn't
Wilson
see
here?
any. I didn't see him.
I see that Brian gave Moss. Wait, wow, Brian, what does that mean?
It means exactly what you think it means. I have respect for other
Wow.
human beings and treat them as equal citizens
So do
under
I.
under the society which I rule. So
Wow.
yeah, you called them slaves all night.
Okay,
3 hours
listen,
of the word
first
slave
off-
over and over and over.
First off, I am not Sevvy. Okay, I don't just call anybody slaves. That's not how this works. But second off, historically and factually, the laborers that operated building Egyptian pyramids and structures were slaves. So I was just honoring the history of that time. I was not personally advocating a position. I just want to be very clear.
Those who don't learn from history are doomed to repeat it.
Whereas Sevvy will make like an ally in a campaign and call the ally a slave, even though it's a free being who is just working with her, type thing. You see how there's a difference there? You see?
No. He was a raider that we conquered, and by raider law, he became our thrall, also known as a slave, or he was gonna die. He was giving an option: do you want to be a slave or do you want to die? And he chose slavery. Not my fault.
Wow, I meant in general, but yes, that is another shining example of what I mean. It was not a concentration camp, Brian. Get out of here. Get out of here.
I saw the amount of walls you put up. It was a concentration camp.
Kirsch has a thank you slave song? What? I'm kind of curious now. Is it someone's name? I don't know what that means, feline name of JJ. Anyways, it doesn't look like we have any trivia. Wow, I kind of feel lost. Starting an episode with no trivia feels weird. It feels kind of like, should I look something up? I don't know. But we'll go ahead and hop into it. So last episode, it was quite eventful and an unusual episode, to be sure. It was well, I guess not that unusual. Moss is involved. So it was the Moss Goes on a Date episode.
Number 36.
Yeah, and he had two strapping young men fighting over him, and
Thank you.
her, excuse me, and the one that he preferred ended up winning the day. Lucky him, her, and yeah, that went well for you. That went well. Poor Mort was lying in a broken ice sculpture somewhere. Poor guy. And then following that, you guys went around and did your normal tournament stuff. You worked on the officer a little bit more. And then you guys decided you wanted to take people's data pads. So I can't remember whose idea it was, but the three of you at least, because I know you guys kind of, Sevvy was still on the floor when you guys did this, concocted a plan together. What did I just get here? Oh, that's weird. Why? I don't know why I did that. It says in...
Yeah, usually in OBS you have to change the name every time you do a Twitter thing. I don't know if you did that, but it's fine.
Oh, I see what I did. I put it on... Well, I can fix that. That's easy enough. All right, so I will fix that for you all who are watching out on X. Sorry if there's any confusion and you thought I was Frost. I mean, I can see the resemblance, perhaps. What was I saying? Oh, so you guys decided, hey, we're going to steal their data pads and try to see if we can't find out more information about these key players that we've been hearing about, because perhaps they might be these people that we're looking for who are part of this deal. And a couple of them refused to hand them over. One of them was the lieutenant, and he was very adamant against this and would not allow it to happen. You guys finally appealed to a supervisor, and he was like, look, they got a Star Destroyer out there somewhere, presumably, and I'm not trying to screw with the Empire, so just let the guy keep his shit. And you guys had indicated that, well, maybe if we just leave it with Jugs, and Jugs holds it, and you go hang out with Jugs, you guys can look it over together, and that'll be fine. And he didn't like that either. That really upset him as well. How do you fill in the gaps? Was there anything else super important during that time period that happened for you guys?
We found some things out about the other contestants from their data pads, and that kind of narrowed down our sights, saying, these guys probably aren't involved in whatever deal's going on. So I think we're pretty much only focusing on the officer and then maybe the was it a Nemoidian?
Was it the Celestin?
Oh yeah, you were really focused on that Nemoidian lady because she went to the bar to have a drink, and that was highly suspicious in your mind. So she's actually the one that started all of this. You guys are like, well, I want to see her data pad. Yeah, so you investigated her. And then you had also uncovered that the guy you were supposed to presumably be helping win the tournament, that he was kind of being sloppy with his own information that he was sending out with a switch, and so that might have concerned you guys a little bit. Oh God, what does she do? Since there was no trivia for the planet Crate in The Last Jedi, filming was done at Salar de Uyuni, the world's largest salt flat. This real-life place is found in what South American nation? Guess.
I refuse to participate in this question because for some reason the trivia is about The Last Jedi.
Hey, I was trying to find something that might not be easy for you guys to find out.
I'm going to say Argentina, but I feel like that's probably wrong. But I can't think of anything else that might have big enough that might have a salt flat.
My answer is it's the obvious one. It's got to be Colombia because only evil things come from Colombia. So that's my guess.
I don't know, Keaton. You want to guess? Because if they got it wrong, then they
I
will go
have
to
said
me.
my piece on the matter.
Wait, did you say if we got it wrong, they go to you?
Yeah, because I know what it is.
What? No, hold on.
Yeah, but you had to look up a question for Star Wars trivia. The rest of us can probably come up with some on the spot.
Well,
'cause
to
I
be
don't
fair,
know
she spent the money, so the Benny would go where she wants it to go, I suppose.
So you're saying we can give ourselves
sir.
bennies?
Although
That's what I'm
I would
hearing.
think multiple choice would have been nice, Sevs, but I like how you put so many
guys would know. I thought you guys would know.
I don't find myself studying South American salt flats on a daily basis. I have no idea.
I just don't like the Disney trilogy enough to know those kind of facts. But was I right? Was it Colombia?
No.
Damn it. I was so sure.
It was also not Argentina.
Yeah, well, that is where Hitler and Elvis are. So.
Well, if not from the evilest place in all
I'll
of
tell you what. I'll start a poll and then
Is it
chat
Chile?
can decide.
Is it Chile?
It's not Chile. I will start a poll and then chat
Peru?
can decide.
It's probably
No.
a country I haven't heard of.
Okay, like right now you're like guessing like a million things. Okay.
Nicaragua.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh god. Save me from my cast and crew. I'm sorry, we got derailed there. I don't remember what I was saying. But I know big things happened, important things happened.
Yeah. So we're getting into it. Session started. That's what you said.
I'm trying to remember what the end of the recap was. Where did you guys leave off?
Kelby got it right.
We got a
Olivia.
message.
Wow, Kelby. Good job.
Maybe should Kelby decide who gets the Benny since they're the ones who got it right? Or should we keep the poll option?
You paid for it. That's gotta be your call.
We can just have chat decide. So you guys go ahead, vote to see who gets the Benny.
Yeah, guys, which one of us stuck to our morals for this question?
I stuck to my morals. I figured The Last Jedi's evil. Sevvy's evil. Both of those came from Colombia. It was the only option.
God. Wow.
I just tried to answer a perfectly valid question.
The last thing that we did was we got a message to meet someone at platform 1309.
Oh,
Yes.
no, I did.
Sevvy got that message, and then she did indicate that she might not share that message. So I guess we're gonna find out for sure.
Okay.
Well, I wrote it in my notes anyway.
I am going to destroy the communication and
How do you do
Keep it in my
this?
backpack. Well, I'll delete the message.
Okay.
You said it was put in a data pad. I will delete the message and put the data pad in my backpack.
All right, you
I
destroy the
will
message
also-
and take the device.
Yep, and I will open the device and then pull out all of its components and tear them to pieces.
It's a good
Okay.
thing this didn't go to Dina, or Dina would have hit send to all instead of delete.
Yeah.
And then,
For fly all. With just a big emoji with the mouth going, oh.
and I will throw the cables and stuff in the garbage and put
You're
the.
gonna be really sure? Why don't you just take your lightsaber and put it up there and just incinerate all the parts? I mean, God, it sounds like you want to be
That's a
thorough.
good idea.
Oh,
But
God, I
I'm
was
also-
kidding.
But I also in the. Yeah, no, I will just destroy as much as I can, put it in my backpack, and then move on.
All right, it is utterly destroyed. I don't think you're going to have to worry about anybody recovering that anytime soon. Particularly since you took the housing. All right, well, that will end. I mean, it'll end at least the activities of tournament day 2.
Cool.
But not necessarily the entire day. So, yeah, everything wraps up. People finish their rounds already. I already told you who moved on. What are you guys doing with your evening when you meet back up?
We're
you
all
going
together at this point.
Yeah, yeah. Are you going on another date again, Dina?
No, I'm all dated out.
Well, your
think
face
I'm
looks so
done
much
for a
better
while.
today.
Thank you.
I don't see any breaks or anything. It looks back to normal.
Yeah, I've been trying this new cream.
Anya, what are you talking about? I can see it right there. Pointing at a big blemish on your face.
It looks better, Skak. It's almost back to normal. Dina, your face is beautiful.
Thank you, Anya. That's quite kind.
Let me roll deception. Am I in the right? Yeah, I'm in the right game.
Oh, good luck.
Oh my god. No. Okay, you can tell that she's trying to help you feel better because you do have some blemishes, so it's not quite perfect, but you're
Mhm.
still beautiful. It's just not quite perfect.
Right. Anya, I appreciate the attempt. I'm just gonna go and check on Moravi.
Okay. Do you think you wanna send a message to Cowboy to see if he can help her feel better? Scan
You mean to get it on, or
for him to maybe invite her out. I mean, she seems kind of down.
I think Cowboy said he was doing some stuff today, but I can call him. I was gonna call him anyway just to see. I don't know. Maybe try one more time to convince him to join us.
Makes sense. Well, let's go back. Then I'll head back to the ship where Moravi and Dina are to also check on Moravi and see how he's doing.
Oh yeah, you know what? That is something I forgot last. We should also note. Dina did go back to a room with Cowboy, and they did do a rodeo. But before that, she did seem to successfully convince him that perhaps Skak was right, and he needed to move on to join the fight with you guys. That was an important story moment.
As a woman, I used my most powerful weapon.
Yeah, indeed.
Oh, you want to swoosh your Erudi?
I mean, I don't want to yet, but I can. I really want everybody to enjoy my beautiful face a little bit closer right now. But I can swoosh as soon as we get to some rolls, I would say, for sure.
Okay. You want everybody to see a new toupee? I get it.
Didn't we just
I
do
get it.
2 rolls?
Yeah, we
God, I
did
hate
2
you.
rolls.
I don't
But fine.
I don't want everybody to
switched.
see the blemishes all over my face.
It's all right. I got tired of her talking about my hair, so I switched over.
Great.
God,
Yeah, I don't
hate
think
you.
Dina has told us Cowboy's change of heart.
Yeah, no, she hasn't.
Actually, I want to send a message to.
So Skak is still trying to convince him.
And maybe Skak will believe that he was the one to convince him and not Dina.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can see that.
Bros before hoes, man.
Mm-hmm.
I sent you a message, and I'm sending. Actually, Disbrew, I'm sending you a message also, real quick, on Twitter, since you're out there and you're alive apparently.
Apparently.
You're alive.
While I'm
Yeah,
thinking about it, because I will forget. All right, there you go. Go ahead, Keith.
I'll send you a message.
Sevvy, I think I'm going to send you a message real quick.
Okay, you know what? Yes, Ross, I will send you a message.
The hell. The one you just sent, or the one before that?
Before that, yeah, I didn't finish. I was trying new things. I'm still getting used to this stuff again.
Ross.
Whatever you're doing, stop.
You don't know what we're talking about. Shush.
I don't care. No, I don't care. I still said stop. But what I am gonna
He
do.
does do that.
I know. That's so true.
Who does what?
Nothing. Mind your business.
Yeah, mind your own business. Jesus. The world does not revive around you. I'll have you know.
I will
don't
give
think anything
a far-seeing
revives around
token
him.
to the first one of you that sends me whatever message was just sent first.
He's
Which one of you is going to
doing
betray your morals? Whichever one of you tells me in a DM what you just sent first will get the far-seeing token. I will know this information. Where is... all right, we're going to do it right here. So we have a little something here that we've been kind of quietly working on in the background. That will show off to you. It is, I guess, a work in progress, yeah, but we can at least demonstrate it. I think it'll be cool.
Yes, he's giving us 5 levels because we're all such great.
Oh, yes,
Players?
finally.
You
We get to
wish.
level
Revealing that now.
Yeah.
You wish. You wish.
Dun, 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 dun. That's the level
I'm
up
gonna
song.
swoosh back for just a second.
What is going on?
We've got some temporary art that has been done by yours truly over there, Velrock, for Caleb's character. Since we didn't have
Nice.
any, it's not gonna be a long-term character. We didn't have anything commissioned, but he put something cool together there, and I thought it turned out pretty damn good. So we're gonna put that as Caleb's
you.
face today. And
Yeah, I'm working on it. I just got a tablet after 6 to 8 years of not doing 2D art, so I'm getting back into the swing of it.
and I'll put it on the other screen too, so that it's not just a black box. We'll have an actual face there. That'll be nice. It'll be like Caleb's here, kind of, sort of.
I gotta say, now that AI art exists, it makes it so easy to get references for things. I remember having to really search for references back when I was in school for it. So
So he's doing
it does
that,
help. Mm-hmm.
we got 2 gold from Leo and Kyo and 1 silver from Eccentric. We did not get any fan art. And we got 58 likes from the last stream. We got 22 comments. So that is 3 force tokens to the cast.
nice.
Nice.
All right.
Very nice.
And I got one from Brian. Thank you, Brian,
Yes.
for recognizing my acknowledgement of human rights.
Wow. I was perfectly fine with my army. That's all I'm going to say. All right. So what were you doing, Velrock?
I'm sure
You said-
Polpot was too.
I guess I'll send a message to Cowboy, and it'll just say, "What's up?"
You up? No, you have to be like you
You pooping?
Pooping?
Sure. Yeah, you send a message to Cowboy.
He sends a picture back of it, just a massive.
Oh, no.
It's just guy things. We do this all the time.
No.
His are never as big as mine, but you know, he tries.
Oh my god, he did roll 2 for endowment. He got like 55% or something like that.
You show me a man that has not sent one of his bros a picture of just a massive steamer, then I mean, I don't think that man exists.
I have never done that, but
I'm
I'm
gonna
on the
be-
receiving end of it.
I'm gonna be very clear. I've never sent one, but I have. I've gotten them in group chats and things. I'm just like, why, man? Why?
Gross, man.
Yeah, so I'll send that message and just kind of chill with everyone in the ship. I guess Dina's looking at Moravi, right? Longing for the day that she can lock lips with him when he awakes.
Oh,
I assume.
I guess I'm alone.
Why is chat saying none of them have done this?
Yeah, no, nobody else has either.
Wow, just you,
No.
Moss. Well, that says some things.
No, I have friends who have sent other friends pictures of their poop.
But have you sent pictures of your poop, Sevvy? This is
No.
the question. Okay, that's
What
sad.
are
No,
you talking about?
I'm not. I'm a girl. Of course not.
Well, you know, you've done plenty of other evil things that most of the well, actually, that's not true. Women are evil. You're right. You're in line. You're not out of line here. But okay, so you are checking on Moravi, who is still, you know, he's not well. He's recovering, but he's not also getting worse. Do you do anything while you're seeing Moravi?
Is there anything that I might be able to do to help speed his recovery or ease his pain? Perhaps? Can I make like a medical assessment of how he's doing?
Yeah, here you go.
Yeah, you can make an
Angel
assessment for
blaster.
sure. Oh no.
Oh, no.
Just kidding. Just trying to lighten the mood.
He's basically a lame horse.
Oh, boy.
Jesus, man. Yeah, you could make a medical check
Like a
to
treat
see if
injury
there's
roll?
anything. Injury probably wouldn't be right. It'd probably be knowledge. For medicine, I gotta look at the skills. I can't remember what they
Do
all
you have
are.
first aid?
I mean, it would probably be.
Where's your damn skills? All right,
I'm
okay.
not great with
Life
life sciences,
sciences?
though.
It probably would be
think
life
that we-
sciences.
Oh, I think when we did it in
Alright.
the past, we've been using treat injury. But
Let me read treat injury one more time. I know that's for identifying things, but let me see. Treat injury. All right, use this skill to keep a badly wounded friend from dying, to heal the injured, or to treat a disease or poisoned character. So this isn't really a knowledge check. This would actually be to, so the life sciences would be to kind of discover what you need to do, and this would actually be the act of carrying it out.
Okay.
Yeah, so maybe a life sciences check.
All right.
Force points, okay. All right.
13.
Yeah, I mean, you know that he's going to need some long-term recovery here, and you don't think there's a whole hell of a lot more you can do without a really nice medical facility and some either highly trained surgeons and droids or what have you that would really make a difference. The best you could do is perhaps give him emotional or spiritual relief, maybe whisper kind words of affection to him in his ear as he is in his comatose state. But probably not much. You know, and creature comforts too. You could, you know, fluff his pillows or give him new blankets, whatever.
Is he conscious? Is he conscious?
I doubt it.
No, he's currently not conscious.
No. Okay.
I want to use the Force to communicate with Moravi using the Force to try and see if I can communicate with his soul.
With his soul. Wow. Yeah. Go ahead and give me a use the force check.
Oh, that's true, Scrap Hermit. Damn.
36! Yes.
Nice.
You fail. You just straight up fail.
Oh, he
No,
died. Oh no.
I think that means that
Oh, man.
this is like a natural 20, basically.
I don't think that's how this works. Okay, the link you can exchange emotions or single thought. Okay. You can sense, of course, that he is there and alive, and his emotions currently are mostly calm, with occasional ripple behind it. You can send him a single emotion or one word of thought if you would like to communicate something to him in this state. Whether or not he can respond is up for debate.
Yep. I will see one word. I will send him the emotion of like safety and comfort, so he knows that he's safe.
All right, so you send him an emotion of security and safety. And you don't get like a word response, but you get a return emotion of feeling safe and secure.
Okay. I will tell Dina I was able to communicate using the Force with his soul, the part of him that is connected to the Force, and he understands that he is safe. So what I got from him was that he feels comforted and safe and secure, and he knows that we're here.
Oh, well, that's very nice. Didn't realize that you could do that kind of thing.
Yeah, that's how the old lady. That's how the old lady communicated to me while she was in a coma. Remember?
Oh, I'm sorry. That's tough for me to understand without actually experiencing it. The whole Force thing is still a very foreign concept to me.
Well, everybody can utilize. Well, not maybe not utilize, but anybody has access to the Force. So if you're ever interested in learning how to meditate, just
Not everyone can do what we can do. All right. But he walks in and like interrupts you guys. He's holding a bowl of water. Here, this is an old Trandoshan medicine trick. He sets it over on the side by the bed and puts Moravki's hand in it. Just leave him like that for now. I'm sure he'll be all right.
Are you sure? That seems a bit unorthodox. What is what? I'm not even going to ask any questions and claim to understand Trandoshans.
And then he leaves like a ghost.
Wow.
Like a ghost. Just fades out of the room. I'll place my hand on Moravki's head and just tell him, Moravki, we're all here for you. We know that you know you're safe, but we need you back, soldier. And I will give him a +1 insight bonus to attack rolls.
Nice.
So he can fight his demons.
Yes.
There you go. All right. Then after that, then Anya will meditate and then go to bed.
And you tell nobody of the message you received?
Nope.
Actually, Anya, do you mind if I join you in your meditations?
Of course.
Okay, I thought you were going to say in her bed.
Yeah, Cowboy just didn't do it for me. I think I'm gonna swing for the other team this time.
Wow.
There you go. The poll said the force point should go to Keaton. So Keaton, give yourself the force point from my
Hey,
Very nice.
from my thing. Okay.
my man.
So Anya will just kind of ask you to kind of sit comfortably, and getting to a position that you feel comfortable. You can be sitting down or laying down or whatever brings you more comfort. And then focus on breathing. So if you close your eyes and then just focus on breathing in and then breathing out. And as you're breathing in, try to feel the environment around. I think she fell asleep. Okay. I'll just put a blanket by her and then just do my own meditation and let her sleep.
Wow. All right, so she falls asleep in your room. You put a blanket on her, and you go to bed.
Yep.
You guys are all terrible people. All right.
Does
Well,
Cowboy ever get back to me?
no, he does not.
Can I call him?
Sure.
He's my homie, man.
Yeah,
He's
you
my brother.
you're like, wow, man, I sent you the "you're up" message and no reply, huh? I guess I'll give you a call. Some would call that desperation, but you call Cowboy and
I just want to make sure he's safe. I know he's got bad people after him.
he does not answer his communicator.
I forget. Did we? Whenever Cowboy and I kind of finished up our date, did we didn't necessarily set up another time for us to like meet back at the ship or anything, did we?
No, he said he had some things he needed to take care of in order to start making steps towards what you'd convinced him of, and that was it. Yeah, you said you'd be back in touch with him, or he'd be back in touch with you, one or the other.
Okay.
I'm gonna go investigate. I'll try and find out where he's staying.
Sure.
I'm a nosy guy. What can I say?
Trying to think if he told you where he was staying or not. I
a
feel
good
like he might have, but I can't remember now.
I don't know.
I don't think he would have been secretive about it though. He's staying at the same hotel that like the noble guy and stuff. It's like with the money he's got, it's a nice place. That's where he would have stayed.
Okay. I'll try and find him.
All right, so you head over to the hotel. Then you leave the ship. You head over there, and it's getting nighttime-ish here. So there's just a couple people at the desks checking people in. There's not a lot of people coming in right now. And you do what?
I guess go to the front counter. I don't know what room he's in.
You don't. You've not been to his room, and nor did he ever give you his room number.
What's his last name again? I can't remember if we decided.
Bebop.
Good Lord, I would have to look that up. I don't know
It's
right now,
Bebop.
but
It's canon.
no, he's not Cowboy Bebop. Dear God, Cowboy's not even his real name. But that's
I
what he
remember
goes by.
that.
But yeah, you can give his real name. You know it.
Excuse me. I need to ask this guy a couple questions. Can I get his room? I'll show my security badge too, even though it's for the event. I'll flash it.
I'm sorry. No, we value the privacy of our guests. We can't just hand out that kind of information. But if you'd like, I can send a message to the customer.
Maybe you can tell me if he is here or not.
She's going to type into her computer the name. He is a guest here. Would you like me to call him?
I mean, is he here currently?
I'm afraid I can't give out that information. The best I could do is reach out to contact him, and if he wishes to be contacted, he will answer or he won't.
Okay, lady, I didn't want to have to involve you in this, but I'm trying to navigate around this. He might want to hurt himself, so I want to make sure that he's not going to do that. You know?
Oh, I see. Make me a persuasion check.
Perception check?
No.
Okay, I'll take it. That's pretty good for me.
She kind of looks around. Okay. I'm not really supposed to give out this information, but she writes something down on a piece of paper and slides it over.
I'll write a good review. What's your name?
Sasha, and that is the Wi-Fi password, so that you can connect to the HoloNet here.
Oh, the Wi-Fi. Thank you very much, Sasha.
Have a good day.
Yeah, he
And I hope
winks
your friend's okay.
walks away. Okay, I go to his room.
All right, so you go upstairs to his room, and I mean, it looks pretty much like all the other rooms, at least from the door side.
Can I get in?
Well, the door is locked. Would you like to try to break in?
Yes.
How would you like to do so?
Looking at this door, what would be easier? Slicing in or breaking the door with some mechanics?
Would be easier.
I guess it doesn't matter. It's the same score for me, for both of them.
Yeah, I
Always
think.
try knocking.
Yeah, just do either one. Either one would work. You think they're probably about equally difficult.
Okay. Can I put my ear up to the door first? Can I hear anything?
Yeah, give me a perception check. No, that is not the room number, Brian.
18.
Yeah, so you listen inside, and you do hear the sound of what sounds like muffled voices, and some ambient sounds as well that you can't quite make out. Sounds kind of constant though, and you listen
like the
for
TV or something.
Yeah, it might be like a radio drama, the TV, or he's having a long conversation, playing a video game, something. It's just constant noise.
Does Cowboy play video games?
I mean, he never really had time or the money when he was back on the job with you. Who knows what he does now?
He's addicted to World of War, Star Wars, I guess.
Yes, yes.
Earth Wars. What is this Earth?
Yeah. All right, I'll knock first, and then, but I'm doing it with my ear to see if anything changes with the voices.
Knocking with your ear?
That's what I was.
While my
That's what it
ears
sounded
on the
like he
door.
said. Yeah, yeah. You keep your ear to the door
Someone
and you
walks
knock.
by as I'm banging my head. Don't worry about it. It's official business.
You hear no change in the cadence or the pitch or the sound of the sounds you were hearing.
Okay, in that case, I will break in. I'm gonna make it look like I'm putting in a key code in case there's a camera watching me. What'd you say would be easier just by looking at this? Should I do a tech check to see if I know what would be easier first?
I mean, you think both would be about the same. These doors it's a nicer hotel. They do put some extra effort into the security. It's not easy to break open these doors either way, but one will certainly be noisier.
If it's not easy, I will use a force point. $23.
Is Cowboy playing Knights of the Old Republic? I guess we'll find out as you do successfully slice the key card reader, and you hear, and the thing just kind of clicks, and the lights turn green, and the door is open.
All right, I'm gonna have my hand on my holster, like on the gun, and the holster like undone, so I can easily have it out.
Okay, you have
my
there
blaster pistol. Obviously, I don't want to walk in there with holding a rifle. And I'll walk in, and I'm a stealth if that's all right. Can I stealth?
Yeah, sounds reasonable to me.
Oh, I'm not great at stealth though. I shouldn't keep using my force tokens.
You stop with
So
that
we'll
emoji,
just-
Michaela.
11. I should have used a force token. Okay.
I mean, yeah, you go in there, you feel like you're being pretty quiet. You kind of creak the door open and start walking around, and sure enough, not too far ahead, you can kind of see, like, to your direct left probably goes in some sort of kitchenette, and just beyond that is probably like the living room area, and there is a holo tube on with some sort of true crime action drama thing going on. but you don't see anybody on the sofa watching it.
Okay. Check all the other rooms.
Sure. You kind of creep to each room. There is a bathroom and 2 bedrooms. You look around in each of these, they don't seem to be occupied. You don't see anybody sleeping in the bed or sitting at the workstations or anything like that. The bathroom door is open and the lights in the bathroom are off. If you go here and there, it is unoccupied. Nobody is showering or using the bathroom.
Okay. Then do I need to do a perception check to see if anything was left behind? Did he leave his wallet? Is there a window open? I don't know. The usual suspects. Is there a chalk outline of a body on the floor?
No, that is not there. You could do... let me double check the stats on this so I don't say the wrong skill. Give me a... We're going to move this into gather information. We're doing more of an investigative portion of this. So you start looking for evidence and exploring the scene and trying to find some sort of
still
clues.
with charisma, or is that going to be a different stat for this?
Good. I don't know that. Well, I guess you can if you have a skill. It lets you swap it out. Yeah, just roll it as is.
Well, because I don't know how charisma applies to this situation. Because isn't gather information supposed to be gathering information from people?
Let me confirm. I think it's used in the same, but I might be confusing it with Savage Worlds. Broadcasts. Oops, I went too far. Scanning holonets, perusing information kiosks. So it is used for computer searches and stuff too. News and rumors, secret information, locate individual. Maybe we will use perception for this. It's not electronics.
All right. We'll do...
Yeah, perception. I think that's what we'll go with.
One more force token. That's my last one I'm going to spend on this. I don't want to end up force tokenless. 18.
Yeah, so you look around. It doesn't look like there was any sort of struggle or anything here. If anything, you kind of get the impression that it feels unrecently lived in. He actually has like a coffee maker over in the kitchenette that's, set to make him a nice cup of calf at a certain time, and it is sitting there, made, but it's cold, as if it hasn't been touched after it was made. And you don't know how long the TV's been on, but yeah, you don't see any sort of signs of anything like he left a wallet behind or anything like that. You're not even sure if he... Well, I guess the one thing you'll notice... His bed sheets are a little ruffled. The smell of... why
does it smell like Dina in here?
Fornication is in the air around the sheets. But aside from that... It doesn't seem like it was recently lived in your opinion.
Okay, never gonna look at her the same way again. I will go back to the person at the front desk then.
Okay.
I need to see your security cameras. It doesn't look like he's here. I need to see when he left.
Oh, that... I definitely cannot give you access to that. I'm so sorry. That is... way above my pay grade.
Look, he's in a bit of a situation. It's possible there's also some bad people after him.
If you would like, I can reach out to the Cloud City security
over.
wing.
He goes behind the desk and kind of shoves her out of the way.
Excuse me, you
and
cannot...
He's just going to ignore her and try and get to the security cams as fast as he can.
Wow. All right. Yeah, start making... Let's see. So you want to do this quickly before she does anything rash, yeah?
Yeah.
So give me this use computer check.
Watch her have like pepper spray or something and just incapacitate me. All right, one more.
I'm gonna call this a -5.
24.
All right, so yeah, you're able to. Let me actually check the difficulty on this computer. This is not technically connected to the security, but. Oops, this is the one I want. That would be. Okay, that'd be -5, and you did -5, and then gather information. Okay. All right. So yeah, you are able to get into their security feed. It looks like. And what are you scanning for specifically?
Go to his room and then rewind as fast as I can to see if anyone goes in and out of it.
Yeah, so you kind of scour through it looking for anybody going in and out, and you don't see basically any activity for several hours. The last thing you do see is, well, first you see him leaving the room, and then just slightly before that, you see Dina leaving the room.
Okay. And can I go to the front room and then do the same? I know that's probably harder because I have to see a lot more people coming in and out, but if I can spot him.
All right, so after the first sweep, she's gonna be like, I'm gonna have to call security. I'm sorry. This is unacceptable.
Save my best friend's life, all right? Don't you have a best friend?
Security can help you with that. This is not allowed. And you just continue forward?
Can I make a plea to her? Maybe she'll understand. I don't know.
You can make a persuasion check.
Is she a human?
She is Twi'lek.
Oh, look. Hey, aliens. You know?
You are aliens. I guess you
rapport.
have that bond, I suppose.
Yeah, I'll just say what I just said and be like, it's possible that there's some bad people after him, all right? Look, I'm security for the station. It's all right. You don't have to worry about it.
That was a private casino badge. I am well aware. We're gonna go.
Well, they don't just let anyone in there.
All right, you can make the persuasion. This will also be at a -5.
Zero.
Wait, did you really roll a 0? Oh my god.
You told me -5.
Yeah, she's not convinced. She's too worried.
Oh,
There you
audio
go.
went out.
It is 11:14.
11:14.
I
He's
think last time was
saying-
11:22.
He says, yes, you've convinced her. She's going to let you do it. And she's also going to give you 1,000,000 credits. Whoa, 1,000,000 credits? I'll take it.
Mm-hmm.
Poor guy.
I mean, you could have just asked Dina this whole time.
Yeah. Dina could have told you the number of the room.
Hey, man, everyone's keeping secrets from me.
I thought I told you. Maybe I didn't.
No.
Maybe I didn't
Wait,
tell
no,
you. but-
Dina came in the morning and she said she was with Cowboy. So she did tell us that she spent the night with him. And you were
But
like,
this is the day after, though.
Yeah, I came by this morning. I came back this morning. This is the same night.
Yeah.
All right. Can you hear me yet? No.
I guess my notes are out of order then. Yeah, my
All
notes are
right.
out of order then because I got the data pad stuff after your
Hello.
um you know, night of passion.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Now we can hear
Alright.
you.
Yes. Dina definitely came this morning. That is definitely true.
Why would you say it like that?
What? Did I put the emphasis weird? Oh, sorry. Sometimes I speak like that. I don't know why it happens. But yeah, that was this morning. This is later in that night. So he left early this morning after she did, without even waiting for his daily automated calf, and never came back. His TV left on, etc., etc.
Yeah. Because I know he wants to like go tell the people off, right? But I wish he would stop being proud and let us come with him when he does that. You know, it's like security. But we may have missed him. He may already be trying to do that himself. All right. Well, there's no convincing you. I can see that. Look, I'm not here to get you in trouble. I'll leave. All right.
These two, she says. The communicator in hand.
I'll still put a good review in for you, though, for your trouble.
Away.
Okay.
All right, so you leave the flustered woman behind and go where?
Just wander around thinking
Wonderful.
after I sign in to the HoloNet and leave a good review for Sasha at the hotel.
Very nice. Later on, some security wing folks come by. They're having a nice conversation with Sasha. And because you're all horrible human beings, Moravi pisses himself in the night.
Wow.
I didn't do anything.
Just so you know, Mythbusters tested that. That doesn't actually make them pee themselves.
But did Mythbusters test it on a Wookiee who has different biology than the rest of us? Okay, no,
That's
they
right.
did
He doesn't
not.
have fingernails. Maybe that's what does it. You know?
Yep.
Okay. Poor Moravi. Do you stay at the hotel or do you go back to the ship at any point?
I'm just trying to think of where to start looking. So I don't actually know.
Is that something you think you're going to investigate tonight? Or do you want to reach out to the others or let them know your concerns? Any of that?
No, I'll go back and we'll just worry about it tomorrow.
Okay. So you'll all get your long rest for the night, and the next day rolls around. And we are in...
Oh yeah. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to fall asleep last night. I think whenever my mind goes blank like that, I just pass out.
You wake up and one of your hands is in a bowl of water.
No, this.
What is this? Oh, it's just
Well,
water.
don't worry. Glad that you were able to sleep well. That is what is important.
Well, I'll try it again at some point. Again, I'm
Of course.
sorry to have fallen asleep on your floor.
Not a problem.
All right.
Did you
I'm hungry.
guys
Get some breakfast. Oh,
You
yes.
guys, you guys didn't. I mean, the two of you aren't. You know.
No.
Oh, no, I just fell asleep on her floor.
Uh huh.
We were trying to meditate.
Right.
Into
But we're not all
meditate.
filthy Trandoshans. Some of us have morals.
I had to know. I mean, I don't want you breaking Cowboy's heart.
I think he would be fine either way. Speaking of which, I probably need to call him. I didn't hear from him yesterday. Oh, by the way, Skak, I don't remember if I told you. Perhaps it slipped my mind. I did have a discussion with him yesterday, last night.
You did more than that.
A couple of nights ago, actually. What are you talking about?
I could smell you all over his room.
What were you doing in his room?
I was looking for him.
What? Oh, hold on. Oh, wait. He's missing?
Well, I don't know if I'd go that far, but he wasn't in his hotel room.
Well, hell, what? Skak, why didn't you tell me?
Well, it was like 3 or 4 hours ago. I mean, you were asleep. It's not like it was that long ago.
Well, I mean, it seems like it's something important that I would like to have been awake for the investigation. I could have helped. Maybe offered a little bit of insight.
Well, maybe try calling to see if he's actually missing first.
Yes.
I've already done that.
Well,
I'm not an idiot.
Let me call him.
Today.
I have a different effect on him than you do.
Go for it.
And I will call him as soon as the DM gets back.
I'm here.
Yeah, see, I told you. Just kidding.
Yeah, I'm gonna try calling Cowboy and see if he answers.
My YouTube keeps crashing.
All right, you call.
Weird.
Cowboy does not answer your communication.
Yeah, see? If he's gonna answer it, he's gonna answer it for me. Like, come on, let's be real.
Now,
I've known him for longer.
Skak, surely you don't understand. You know what? You'll figure it out. Let's see. I know where he was staying. Did you find anything in the room? What was going on in there?
No, he left a pot of coffee on, and he left the hollow net on, and he left the hollow, whatever the TV is called in the Star Wars universe.
I have no idea. All I know is that he said that before he would join us, he had some stuff he had to take care of.
He would join us?
Oh, yes. Didn't I mention that to you? Yes, I talked him into joining us.
I don't remember if you mentioned it to me. Feels like a week ago that we last talked.
She hadn't told you yet, no.
Oh, well, yes, he had agreed to join our cause. But he said he had some stuff to take care of beforehand. What did you tell me about what you found in his shipment or no? I think I could. Yeah,
You could probably put that together.
Oh,
I don't know.
well, I know. I could say, like, I could sense that you were high on something, but I couldn't remember if you told me if it was like from his stash or not.
Yeah, I don't think I did.
No, I don't think
I
he
don't
did.
think you did either. In fact, I'm pretty confident you did not.
Yeah, that kind of makes me think of what he was saying before. I mean, he was scared. It seemed like he was scared to get out of the game, you know?
Why? Do you know who
I mean,
he
the
was
guys he's
with?
working for, I mean, these are just, your criminal lowlives. I mean, they don't care about the laws, so they'd whack anybody, you know? That's why I told him to join us. If we could have, I don't know where he is.
Well, what do you know about what kind of things he was getting himself involved into? Perhaps that will give us a lead as to where we might need to go.
Well, weapons and drugs.
Drugs?
He was getting into drugs.
Is that what you were high on the other day?
Uh-oh.
Where'd you
Now
think
you're in
I
trouble.
got it?
I don't know where you got it.
I don't
For all
just
I know,
keep
it
a
could be
stash
some
in my
sort of-
pocket.
Trandoshan gland excretion. I have no idea.
All I know is that it unlocked my greater potential, and things can only go up from here.
Okay.
Oh my God.
All right. Okay, we need to see if there's any way that we can perhaps. We need a connection. We need a connection to the criminal underworld here, who might have access to the drugs or guns or whatever network is running them. I need a disguise. I can't go walking around in this.
Oh, do you forget we have a job? We have to get going to a job too.
That's
Screw the
true.
job. Cowboy might be in trouble.
Well, stories are cover. I guess I can go and maintain our cover at the casino games while you guys investigate. But that is part of the reason why we're here. We have a mission to find the hut.
Not part of the reason, it is the reason you are here.
Yeah, it is a reason. So I will, if you guys want to find Cowboy, I understand that, but that that is our mission. So I'm gonna go to the casino and keep doing our mission.
So what time of day is it, and how long do we need, or how long do we have before we have to be at the casino?
You are security. You are here before even the general population rolls in. So I mean, you're like due to work in an hour ish.
Oh shit. Okay, perhaps we can kill two birds with one stone. Surely someone at the casino might have connections to that sort of product.
Perhaps people saw him that day, maybe at the casino. You can ask if they seen Cowboy. Perhaps they saw him and they can give us more information.
Well, I don't know if that would be such a good idea. Perhaps if the person who he's in trouble with is at the casino, perhaps a member of the tournament, I wouldn't want to raise any suspicion. But perhaps if I pose as a common tweaker, maybe we can gather some information that way.
I don't know. I don't know what the plan is here. I mean, I don't even know where to start with this.
Well, we have our mission. That we
Hey, Anya. Friends come before the mission, all right? That's what loyalty means. If I was in trouble, would you focus on the mission instead of come and find me? I mean, look what we did for Moravi.
Hmm.
What do you say to that, Anya?
I will be at the casino. I can't help you guys find Cowboy. The only thing that I can do and help is by continuing the mission. And if you guys find anything, any information, then I can help at that time. But for now, we need to make sure that we keep our cover and that we find information on the hut.
What if we just start at the casino? Skak. Perhaps that might be the best place to gather leads in the first place.
Yeah, let's go through some of the security tapes. Let's actually go there now so we can do that before we start.
Good idea. I'm just gonna grab a quick granola bar.
You grab your granola bar. And Anya, you head to the casino, to your normal station. So you're not going to go to your weapons check-in line that you're normally assigned to, Skak?
Well, if we're getting there early enough, can we do some things before we officially clock in?
Yeah, so you want to head over to the regular casino area and then backtrack after you've finished trying to do some early investigating? Is that your...
Yeah, I mean, it's
Okay.
It's not like a trip, is it? I mean, it's like a few steps, right?
I wouldn't say that. It's probably like a 15-minute something, whatever. If you time it right, you'll be fine.
Whoa.
Just like across
Well,
campus.
Yeah, it's not like...
it didn't seem like 15 minutes before when we were doing stuff.
well, I don't think it really...
That's why you had to steal two people's breaks.
Yeah.
Actually, no, it
Maybe I could
did.
get
I
a third
remember,
one today.
because we actually, when you guys were tailing that guy, one of you came from there, one of you came from the casino, and you both had to take 20 minutes to get over there. So we did actually touch on that before. But yeah, so you guys go over there and you want to check the security footage for the actual casino area where this is all being set up.
I want to follow the box that was let in the previous day. The box with the spice in it.
Oh, okay. All right, so yeah, so you review security footage, and that probably would have been actually over near the spaceport entrance where you were doing that scan. So, yeah, you see him get through the box, and him, Cowboy, and several of his men take the boxes, and then they head off. And they don't actually end up going to the casino itself, where you guys are running the tournament. He actually ends up taking the boxes. Where would he have gone? Probably to a cantina. So to a nearby cantina, and then went in there with that. Now you don't have access to the actual cantina, but you fast forward probably about 2 hours. Comes back out, no boxes in hand.
Okay. The name of the cantina is. If it doesn't have a name, don't worry about it.
It doesn't have a name.
I'm just making sure. Okay. All right. Whatever went down, it happened at that cantina. I'm gonna talk to the captain, I guess. Whoever's in charge.
Sure.
Excuse me, sir and/or madam. Sir, I think, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Look, I was reviewing some of the security footage and something didn't sit right with me, all right? Is it all right if I follow up on this and then come back? There might be something afoot.
Do you have more information that would allow me to make a more informed decision?
Yeah, this guy just, I don't know, he rubbed me the wrong way the other day. Everything checked out, so... But, you know, people, they like to hide things, and some people are good at hiding things.
But you don't have anything concrete for us to go on?
Well, that's why I want to investigate it.
We're not exactly brimming with personnel. There's a reason we had to hire on you and your friends to begin with. I really can't afford to take you off the lines if we don't have something concrete to go on here. I understand gut feelings, but...
Yeah, but those other two jackwagons on the line can handle it.
I can attest to the. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not here. Go ahead.
They were taking extra long breaks the other day. I don't think they should get a break today, so...
Make me a persuasion check.
I'm so good at these.
Actually, I like that 40 Viking. The cantina's name is the Copacabana.
The Cobra What was it?
Copacabana.
Copacabana. Like the Copacabana.
Copacabana.
All right, what did you roll?
21.
21. All right. He starts to like just uniformly shut you down. Then he kind of stops. He sort of reflects a little bit. And he looks at you and goes, I remember back in my day, I had a gut feeling about a shoplifter once. My supervisor didn't listen to me, and it turned out not only did he actually steal from our store, but he held up another convenience store down the road, and somebody died as a result. They didn't trust my gut instinct.
With great power comes great responsibility. I know exactly what you mean.
That's exactly where I went.
Oh, God. So I'm going to trust yours, and I'm going to let you follow this up, but don't take too long about it.
I'm fast in everything I do. Well, okay, wait, okay, not everything I do, but just about everything I do.
Oh my God.
I don't need to know anymore. Be quick. Clock starts now.
All right.
He's a slow pooper.
Hey, Dina.
Yes.
Where's Anya? Oh, Anya, come here.
Yeah.
All right. Here's the situation. So, Cowboy took the
goods.
the package to a certain cantina called the Copacabana.
Okay.
He left without said package, which means he left the package there. So I need to figure out who he was dealing with. I imagine whoever it is has some connection to the cantina because the package never left the cantina. So I'm gonna go have a look.
Okay.
It's
Be
here
safe.
in the whatever area we're in. What's it? What do they call this area?
What do they call this area? Which area?
Oh yeah, because the canteen is it's past that checkpoint, so it's
Oh yeah,
It's
it's just
here,
like
somewhere.
Cloud City proper, just like it's where all the shops are and things like that.
yeah.
How far away is this? I'll ask Skak. How far away is this cantina?
It's only a minute walk away. It's canon.
Okay, well,
No, how far away is it really?
I mean, pretty close, like 5-7 minutes. Nothing bad.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
okay, well, keep us on comms and let us know if anything goes, because a lot can happen in 5 minutes.
It's me. Come on.
Hmm.
Just keep an eye on that jackass Adonis. We're going to kill him at some point, right?
Adonis?
Isn't that his name?
No, it's Adranus. Adonis is the pilot from Battlefield Galactica.
I've never seen that show.
But no, it is Lieutenant Adranus is his name.
That's what I said.
Or Adranus, I guess would probably be the right way to say it. But all right, so you head out to the Copacabana after letting your friends know that's where you are going. While you're heading that way, what is... Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, is there any way they could come with me, or
Oh, are you asking them to go? Sure.
if they can? Yeah.
I mean, they have the same time obligation you do. Their shifts will be starting soon, so it's kind of up to them.
I'm staying at the casino.
Showing your true colors.
I think my talents might be better served schmoozing with the contestants here, perhaps trying to find other connections.
All right. I'll be back soon.
All right.
Keep your damn radio on.
I
Yeah,
never
if
turn
we
it
need
off.
help, we need help, let us know immediately and we'll come.
Do we need a safe word like Medichlorian? That's the safe word.
What's that?
God.
I have no idea.
Well, actually, you probably would. If anybody would, you would. Because yeah, you were a Padawan during the Republic, so yeah, you would know what a Metachlorian is. But I don't know how Velrock would know that.
Because I have the force.
Oh, okay. All right, here we go again. Boss's safe word is banana. Probably not true. We all know that is like the not safe word. The not safe word.
That word is green light. Keep going.
Yeah, that is destroy all channels is what that is.
All right. It
Nuke
can't
it
be
from orbit.
Medichlorian, so the safe word is long fruit. All right.
Long fruit it is. All right, so you're going to head off towards the cantina, and this is right about when everything's starting to open up over here. So I'm going to read this as far as the current state of the tournament. The atmosphere in the Royal Casino is much subdued compared to that of the previous 2 days. Each of the competitors seems to be silently lost in concentration, having survived the free-for-all first rounds. With more than 500,000 credits on the line, few of the Sabak players seem to be aware of anything outside of their small tables. The crowd of onlookers, just as large today as it has been for the first half of the tournament, produces a low murmur of conversation, but much of the wild revelry has died down. A Bith band plays quiet, relaxing music in one corner of the Sabak floor, and the loudest sounds are the clatter of credit chips and Sabak cards at the table. Do you have anything specific, Anya or Dina, that you're trying to do during this opening period of the tournament?
I know I'm keeping track of the 2 marks and what they're and what they're doing. I know that one guy is now suspicious of me. And based on what I saw when I came back from my break, I'm assuming it had to do with something that the group said. So I'm assuming that my cover was blown. But I will try to still serve him and just not like be pushy at all, so he doesn't think that I'm like that he's a mark, and maybe hopefully he'll think that it's just my friends being weird. Because I don't really know what the discussion was. So I'll just bring him the usual drinks and pretzels. And I'll let him know, like, if you need anything, let me know. I'm just going to be doing my rounds of security.
Thank you. I appreciate your close service of me over the past few days. He'll take his drink and his pretzels.
Yep, and I'll say anything I can do, sir. It's my job. I'm part of the security team here. Unless he's asking me to stay, I'll just roam around the area and keep a close eye to see how the people are doing, like the main people that we're looking for. So I think it would be Silos, Monstady, and this guy. So I'll keep a close eye on what they're doing.
All right. And how about Dina?
I want to kind of keep an eye on the floor as a whole, and specifically what I want to look for is there anybody on the floor who's not a contestant that I see a lot of different people going to and having like quick conversations with? Perhaps if I can see an exchange of goods, that would be preferable. If not, just looking for any suspicious behavior with any like one particular person that looks like they might be of some importance, but not like a loud spoken importance, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Give me a perception check.
I'm gonna roll a force die. Okay, 19.
Okay. So you're not going to notice anything suspicious on the floor as you're making your rounds. But you are going to see and overhear two different things that aren't necessarily dealing with your contestants. The first is you're going to notice, if I can scroll back up here. Shit, I went too far. You're going to notice that Silas Draver seems to like keep looking at you a lot and giving you kind of a dirty look. Nothing suspicious outside of that, but just seems a little hostile towards you in the way he keeps looking at you. The other thing you're going to hear...
Towards Dina?
Yes.
Okay.
Is that you're going to overhear a couple of the other security guys that you work with discussing the fact that last night the wing guard of Cloud City had what they thought was going to be a potential spice bust, a drug bust. And they showed up on a platform to facilitate this bust, but that the culprits never showed. And so they're going back to the drawing board to see if they can track down where these spice dealers have gone to.
Do I hear that too as I'm walking around?
Make me a perception check.
Okay.
As soon as I hear that, I'm gonna kind of in a guarded way inform, get over the radio and make sure that I inform
Jesus.
Gak.
Yes, Sevvy, you with your freaking bionic ears do hear it as well.
Okay, so I'm assuming that was the note that I got. They were trying to set us up. I will reply to the group chat when Dina says that. I will say I also heard that sounds like nobody was captured as a result. I think somebody's trying to set us up, guys. Somebody knows what we're here and they're trying to get us out of the way.
Based on what?
I got a message telling me that they wanted our group to meet them in a deserted place, and it sounds like this is the place where they tried to do the raid over the spice. Our cover is blown somehow, but I don't know who is onto us. We should be very careful.
Guys, we really need to work on our communication. That's two things I found out today that two of our party members did without any of the rest of us knowing.
It was
You did-
clearly a trap.
You guys were asleep when I was doing my thing. I told you the minute you woke up.
I'm not about to start an argument over this. The fact of the matter is that...
Okay, I'll tell you when you sleep next time.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Anya will just say it was clearly a trap, not really worth it. And I was proven correct.
By the way, do either of you know anything about Silas Draver?
Hold on.
We didn't get anything from him the other
No,
day.
he's a gambler. Well, if he's the one, he's known as a gambler, to be very suave. So, why did you ask? Is he acting suspicious?
He's been giving me odd looks as I do my rounds on the floor.
It is possible that he is the one to set us up. Then be careful.
What reason would he have to set us up?
Maybe he is involved with the hut, and they know what. I mean, clearly the message says, "I know why you're here."
I'm gonna go talk to him.
Okay, be careful. Don't do anything stupid.
Is he currently playing?
Yeah, he's playing at a table.
Okay. I'll wait till it's between hands and I'll approach him.
Okay.
Or until he gets up to get a drink or something. Steps away from the table.
All right, we'll come back to that. We'll put a pin in it then as we wait for them to go on a break. And we're going to go to Velrock over at the Copacabana. You step into the place. Hey, it's not a bad little cantina. It's got a cozy atmosphere, nice little tables. It's got kind of a crazy cartoon bantha with a drink in its tucked in its horn above the bar, and people seem to be having a good time. Nice dancing music playing.
Okay. I'll immediately go to the bartender because the bartender always knows.
Welcome to the Copacabana. What can I get you?
Some information would be good.
Information.
Yeah. A friend of mine came in here yesterday with some cargo. You know anything about that?
I mean, we get a lot of people in and out of here. Do you have more information on that? Because
He was a human, good-looking guy. Wearing this and that.
yeah, that's not narrowing it down enough for me. I'm sorry. You got a picture of him?
Yeah. I'll show him a picture. And I'm going to watch his face closely as he sees the picture.
Nah, nope. I haven't seen that guy.
Why don't you cut the crap and tell me what's going on here?
I'm just answering your question, man. Do you want a drink or not?
Sure. Just give me
Ooh.
whatever's... Oh, wait, no. Actually, no, I don't. And it's not because I don't have any credits. Because I have plenty of credits, all right?
I mean, we have our specialty shot of the day, the Bantha Poodoo. That's only 5 credits.
I'm not drinking something called Bantha Poodoo. Look, I need to know who the cargo went to. And you're going to tell me, all right?
I
You
don't
don't
know.
want me to bring a full investigation in here, do you? Right now, it's just me and you.
Are you talking about our food shipment? I don't know.
Shipment came in 2 days ago. All right. I described the boxes. And Cowboy. I need to know who the package went to.
You got the wrong guy. I don't know if you think I'm involved with your friend somehow, but I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. Who's in charge here?
You can do a perception to see if he's lying.
Is he not going to tell me?
Well, I don't know. I didn't know if you were taking her advice or not.
Well, I'm just assuming he's lying. I think Skag just thinks he's lying.
Oh, okay. So he is I mean, right now, technically me, my boss will be in here probably in about an hour, but I mean, he's not out on the floor much. I don't know if he's going to know any more than I do, but you're welcome to hang out.
I think I'll do that. I'll start writing my report. We'll see about getting some more people involved in here. If you could let your boss know that I'd like to have a meeting with him in private, that'd be great.
Sure. I'll let him know. What did you say your name was?
Thermite. They call me that for a reason.
Okay. Sure. He writes that down and kind of like shakes his head and goes back to cleaning and serving drinks to people who are actually paying money for, to be a customer. And right about that time...
I try and grab a drink that someone left behind.
Oh, God. Sure, somebody else gets up. They have like a watered down half a drink left. You can grab that. We'll go back to Dina, who is waiting for an opportunity to open up to talk to Silvis.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that moment does happen. They go on break. Their cards are all kind of like frozen. They're able to step away and take a breather.
Okay. I'll just walk up to him wherever he's at, and I'll kind of, I don't know, just lean up against the wall next to him, wherever he's at, and I'll say, so how's the game going? Silas, was it?
Yeah, what's it to you?
I'm just curious. It seems, the competition's getting pretty fierce in here.
I do notice that about you.
Notice what?
You seem very curious. In fact, you and all your friends, he says as he continues putting in his order on the digital kiosk. So very curious about a lot of things. Nosing around certain tables, taking people's data pads, paying special attention to particular individuals.
Well,
What's
I'm
your
afraid
angle?
I'm afraid I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm sure you don't.
Is that why you've been shooting me dirty looks all day? You think that I'm doing something other than my job?
No. In fact, I think you're doing exactly your job. Just not the job you're presenting yourself for. I know your kind. What's your angle? Who are you trying to help win? What are you rigging?
We're not trying to rig anything. You've got me all wrong. We're just security. And who are you with, Silas?
I'm with myself, and I'm looking out for myself.
Can I see if he's being truthful?
Sure. Give me a perception, and I don't think I've ever described him to you. So he's kind of cool, suave, sophisticated looking. He's got long black hair pulled back in a ponytail and a mustache that droops down both sides of his mouth. And he kind of wears this confident smirk.
Oh, fuck.
And he speaks in a way that suggests he knows something that you do not. You pick up nothing from him other than what I've described.
Well, perhaps. I'm trying to think about how I want to go about this. And I'll just tell him, well, something about you tells me that you know more than what you're presenting. And I'd like to know where you got your information.
I'm a very well-connected man.
I'm sure you are. Who are your connections?
But in this case, I didn't need any connections. You and your friends are obvious. Always talking and quiet in the corners, carrying on like your best friend, snooping in everybody's business, even after dark. None of the other private casino people here are like that. They walk around, doing their jobs, solo, only reaching out to their supervisors when needed. You guys, you're up to something. And I'm gonna find out what it is.
You know, it's amazing that you've done so well and gotten so far in this game when you're paying attention to everything but.
How do you think I got so far in this game? I'm looking everywhere, paying attention to everything. I know the tells. And your tells me you stink.
Well, it sounds to me like perhaps you already know who's going to win, don't you?
Well, should be me.
Right. We'll see. You've given me everything I need. Thank you, Silas.
You're most welcome. Tell Karoma I said hello, by the way.
I'll just walk away.
And he finishes putting in his order and just kind of smirks and waits for his drink to be served. Where do you go now?
I'll go off into a quiet corner.
Exactly what he accused you of.
I know.
And I'll just be like, guys, we've been found out. Silas suspects that we're up to something.
He doesn't suspect me, does he? I mean, I don't think I've been in there for very long.
You have been in there.
He suspects all of us.
If you let me finish my sentence before saying something I said for very long.
He suspects all of us. At least so far as I can tell. And he knows something. He knows that we're looking after Cormo specifically. So I would assume he knows also who all is involved. Or at least that would be the safe assumption to make.
So you want me to kill him?
No.
Hopefully it doesn't come to that. But we'd better be on the lookout because he seems to have good connections. And those connections could in turn get us killed.
Let's focus on the real job and not helping Cromo.
Wait, we were helping him? I thought we decided not to do that.
I mean, I'm not, but I think Dina and Zen did.
Well, let's remember that we're only helping Koromo at the behest of Switch, who is a big connection for us.
I know that. I was the one to secure the connection. I told him that if we could manage it, we would. Otherwise, we wouldn't. And he understood that. This is putting the entire mission at risk.
All right.
We should just start blowing things up.
Any word on Cowboy, Skak?
Yeah, I'm waiting to meet with this punk. The boss. The man who works at the cantina. Probably some scrawny little brat.
Got it.
Got a small loan of $1 million or something from his father and started the cantina.
And right as you say that, out of the back door comes a big burly man who's talking to what looks like a young, just starting employee, and he says, "You know, I was never handed anything in my life. I grew up from the slums and had to work my way through a lot of oppression and racism to earn what I've got here in Cloud City today. I got my hands dirty, and if you want to have the kind of success I have, you need to do the same. So, that's why you're going to start off as a dishwasher. Here's your apron."
Did he? Was he raised in a middle class family by chance?
Yes. Yes, he was.
You guys want to see what I drew? I'm done.
Nice.
Another
A dragon?
That's great.
Fantastic.
Sorry, I got bored.
She's in her doodle phase these days.
Well, I don't have. I guess I could start the other Legos, but
No, that's all right.
do something during the streams.
Doodle away. I suppose that beats Animal Crossing. All right, so you this is the boss man. You clearly can tell it's him, and you see the bartender getting ready to come over and like get his attention.
Yeah, I'll wait to see what the bartender does.
So he goes over and he kind of like leans in and whispers something to the man, and the man nods. He's not a human, by the way. He is an alien. Do you know what a Herklick is?
Is that something that looks like a foot? It sounds like something that looks like a foot.
No, it looks like a street shark, basically.
Okay.
Here, I'll send a link in private chat so you can see what a Herklick looks like. And I'll put it in chat for chat as well. Once I find the damn control room. Here we go.
I don't think I spelled that anywhere close to right when I Google searched it.
So
Herklick.
chat.
Okay.
Yeah.
I heard Hertlick.
No, Herklick. So he looks like that. He's a big, burly alien, essentially, that looks sort of like a street shark, street whale type character.
Probably does spice.
Street sharks?
Yeah, remember the street sharks?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Glad somebody does.
Oh,
So-
Herglick. Okay.
Herklick, yes, Herklick.
Skak immediately gets on comms. Okay, this guy's a lot bigger than I thought he'd be.
And you see the Herklick kind of like just shaking his head up and down, and then he like turns and looks at you, and he just kind of pats the bartender on the shoulder and says, it looks like he's saying like, "I got this, don't worry about it." And he comes over and he goes, "So, I hear you're looking for me."
Just wanted to have a talk. Should we do this out here or somewhere private?
"We could do it here. That's just fine."
You sure
My
you want
name
me to
is-
talk about what you're into out in the open?
"I'm not sure if you have me mixed up with somebody else. My name's Kamal. Kamal Laharis." He puts out a fin.
Okay, I shake his fin. You're not running for president by chance, are you? You're running against Lando in the next election, right? No, just kidding.
"No, but I have been secretly considering this as an ambition of mine."
Jeez. All right. So, I'm looking for a friend of mine. I'll show him the picture. You seen him?
No, it doesn't look familiar. But we get a lot of people through here. We're a busy place.
Okay, my goodness. I guess I'm just gonna have to go get more people coming in into your place for a proper investigation. I mean, you'll probably have to shut down your business for a few days. I mean, that's probably not a big deal, right? Not at a time as busy as this.
He looks around. I'm sorry. Who are you again?
The name's Thermite.
Who are you with, Thermite? Did you think you can just shut down my place of business?
I'm with me, myself, and I. And we can talk about this between just you and I, or we can get the proper authorities involved.
I think you'll find I am quite unconcerned. If you have some sort of concern that you would like to bring to my attention, I'll be happy to look into it for you, but I don't know who this individual is that you are trying to bring to my attention, or even why.
So you don't mind if I have a little tour behind the scenes over there? Pointing at the back rooms.
Oh, I mind. You will not be going back there. You are not an employee.
Do I just drop the word at this point? These guys are so stubborn. I don't know how to bring it up. I'm not a hardened criminal, sorry. All right, I guess I'll just have to get my spice elsewhere then.
He looks at you for a second, not moving. You see his gills kind of ripple a little bit. Spice.
Yeah. You received a cargo shipment of it not 2 days ago.
I don't know who you think you are, Thermite. We don't do that kind of stuff here. I grew up on the streets. I've seen what spice can do to people. And I won't have any transactions of that kind being done in my reputable business. If you're here to try to sell me spice, you're barking up the wrong tree.
Interesting. You know, you've convinced me of something. That you don't really know what's going on here. Which means you might be able to help me.
I don't know. You're giving me bad vibes.
Look, I'll level with you. I'm here trying to find my friend, trying to investigate what's going on here. I know there's been a spice shipment that's come in the last couple days, and I know that deal was done in your cantina. I can help you deter the authorities if you help me try and find him. Because there's very clear evidence that the deal went down in the cantina. That's what led me here. Luckily, I'm the only one who knows about it right now. Well, me and a few others, but we'll keep them out of the conversation for now.
And what makes you so sure this deal went down in my cantina?
Plenty of video surveillance.
Perhaps you can bring me some of this video surveillance. We can look over it together. And maybe it'll trigger my memory.
What does that even mean?
It means maybe if I see what you're talking about, I might recall something. I want to be helpful after all. But I can't just let you go wandering around our facilities, I'm afraid. I would need to get permission from the actual owner of the place. Old Joe. But,
So you're not the owner then?
I might as well be. Old Joe, he's not all there, if you know what I mean. But technically, he's still in charge and hasn't stepped down, so I have to get permission for that sort of thing.
Sounds like it's time for a coup.
Well, bring me that footage and perhaps I'll have some justification to get some things done.
I'll have a friend of mine bring it over. I'll wait right here.
Sounds good. Hey, get him a bantha poodoo on the house.
I don't want a drink called Bantha Poodoo.
It's good. I made it myself. It's a drink of the people. You are one of the people, right?
I kind of promised my friends I wouldn't drink. So, I'm good.
Suit yourself.
He's like nervously tapping his foot because he really wants it now. Hey, Dina,
Yes.
I need you to bring that security footage.
You think I can just snatch it and bring it to you?
Well, it's not about snatching it. Just tell the captain it's for me.
I'll see what I can do.
That doesn't mean like bring the only copy of it. That just means get a copy of it, you know?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
I will see what I can do.
He's gonna look over to the bartenders to be like, "Hey, Schumer, if he wants a drink and he changes his mind, get him what he wants." And then he heads back to his office.
These names.
So I guess in that case, I'm gonna. Is there like somebody standing guard at the security station where all the footage is stored, or?
Yeah, I mean, there's always security folks here working on that stuff. It's their job. They're monitoring the tournament.
Okay. I'm gonna go in there and just say, excuse me, I'm in the middle of an active investigation. I need to make a copy of security footage in this sector from times blah de blah de blah de blah.
So a kind of a nerdy looking, let's see, what race could I use here? Given.
Honestly, Dina, if you just get a picture of it, that's fine too.
There'll be a
I'm okay with
nerdy kind of given who's here. Do you know what a given is?
No.
They're kind of skeletal looking. Here, I'll give you a link to that too then. Since I don't really have pictures of these guys, I'll put it in chat as well.
Wow.
He's gonna look up. And
Those can look nerdy.
well, this one does. He looks somehow for his
eyes are
species. He looks very nerdy. He's got these like strange spectacles in over his hollow sockets. How can I help you?
I need a copy of this footage from this place and this time.
Do you have the proper requisite form? 22645.
Let's say we skip that and say we didn't.
Oh, well, in order to get the 22645 waived, you would then need to do a form 4465.
Look here, Bucko, we're in the middle of an active investigation. People will die if we don't get this done. Now, I need that footage as soon as possible. Now, can you help me or not?
That sounds terrible. I don't think I can make that authorization, although your plight sounds terrible. Perhaps you should tell the superintendent, let him know that there's danger, and he can authorize.
Sent me here. The superintendent sent me here.
Why don't you just go talk to him?
Because
He tilts his head.
Let's go talk to the superintendent, Dina.
You want to make a deception check, or you want to go talk to the superintendent?
A deception check would be much faster in the course of the gameplay.
Okay, do it at a -5. Jesus Christ, it doesn't matter.
26.
Nice.
Oh, he did he? Oh, wow. Then in that case, I guess technically it would be authorized. You could tell he like extremely doubts the situation, but he feels intimidated because he's just so nerdy and he's not very confident in himself. Sure. What timestamp did you say?
Blah de blah de blah de blah.
That's just outside of the Copacabana. I don't see anything that looks particularly dangerous going on. Are you sure you got the right timestamp? You said life-threatening, right?
That's the details are for me to know and you to not find out without the proper security clearance. Now, please, if you would, make me a copy, and I'll be on my way.
Okay. Real quick, I'll need you to fill out this form. This is a chain of custody form, C247.
Is this guy a Vogon?
No, he's just a very by the books given.
I'll sign it and you fill it out for me, please. Let's just get a move on.
Oh, okay. Just sign that line right there, and make sure you use your full legal name.
Okay,
all right.
I will
He's
sign
stealing our identity.
I will sign the form Silas Draver.
And oh God, how fast do you need this?
Pronto.
Oh, well, I wish you would have said so. See, to make a normal copy, I have to do the cold storage version. But if you want a warm storage
If you
version,
get it
which is
done right now,
faster,
I'll let you touch my boob.
persuasion plus 10.
What? God.
50.
It would have been really funny if you got a natural one.
38.
He immediately, he's like looking at you, and he just hits the fast storage button, and it starts processing immediately, and he reaches out one skeletal hand.
Footage first.
Yeah, okay. Ding! It's done. A little disc pops up. Here you go.
All right, thank you. I walk
Skeletal
out.
hand. Hey, you lied.
I never said when. No, I'll be on my way.
You will never trust another woman again.
Smart man.
Nor should he.
Just kidding.
All right, you got your footage. It looks like Scream got too close to a fireplace. Yeah, pretty close. Pretty close. All right, so you've got your footage. Anya, what are you doing?
I want to go around just kind of talking to the employees to kind of gather more information about what they know happened last night. Because I'm just kind of curious if Cowboy was involved in that. So I'm just kind of trying to see like if they have heard anything. Maybe there's like a news link about it or something. Just kind of trying to kind of get information or see what I can hear from people that are gossiping and talking about it. Because I'm assuming it's such a big thing that everybody's talking about it right now.
Not everybody's talking about it, but the supervisors who were talking about it, you mentioned it to them that you had heard information or whatever, and yeah, they confirmed that. Yeah, there was an attempt at Spice Bus last night, platform 1309, I believe it was, but somebody must have tipped off the guys. They never showed up. So the bust was a no-go. The Cloud Security Wing came up empty-handed, but they're not giving up on the case. They know these spice dealers are somewhere here on the station, and they're going to find them.
Well, I hope they do. That is concerning. You don't think they're dealing spice from the casino, do you?
I'm sorry, you say that again?
You don't, like, I'm asking them, like, you don't think that they're dealing spice in the casino?
Oh, dealing. I thought I said stealing. Okay.
Dealing.
I mean, I hope not. That would not be good for our jobs. But remain extra vigilant. If you see anything like that, obviously report it. But,
Do we have any drug sniffing dogs that maybe we can use to make sure? Because we don't want to. We don't want to bother our guests, but a dog would be a really easy way to track, any potential drugs.
we don't hear on the private security team. No, if we got Cloud Security Wing involved, they've got their own methods for that. But the less they're involved, the better. Just be vigilant. If you hear anything, if something like that actually does come up, obviously let us know, and We'll have to let them know, but man, it's a lot of paperwork. I'm just letting you know.
Oh, okay. Well, hopefully, hopefully they're not dealing out of the casino, because that definitely sounds like it will be a lot of a lot of work. Well, thank you for letting me know. I'll keep my eyes out, and now walk away if the conversation is done.
Right after that, you're going to get a communication on your device,
Oh, okay. My device. All right.
and it is
What's that?
from Switch.
Okay. What does Switch say?
Anya, it is a pleasure to communicate with you again.
Hi, Switch. Cover is blown, by the way.
What do you mean?
Somebody knows that the team is trying to help your friend.
Are you sure of this?
That is what was communicated by 2x4. Yes.
I've been very careful with my communications. This seems unlikely. It could be somebody is just fishing and hoping that they are onto something. I would not be concerned.
The name is Silos Driver. If you have any information, let us know. He's the one who specifically called out your friend Koromo. Or
Ah,
Karamo.
Draver. A con man. I wouldn't worry too much about him. He probably just is concerned about you maybe blowing one of his own operations. Still, maybe keep an eye on him just to be sure. However, we must continue moving forward with Captain Moro's success.
Does he deal with spice?
Moro? No.
No, Silas.
Not that I'm aware of, no.
If you come any information that says otherwise, let us know.
Of
You guys
course.
did get the information from the data pad from SCAC as well. If you want to bring up to Switch Moro's lacks in security.
Okay. Oh, I will also then point that out. Skak mentioned that his messages are not encrypted and are very easily accessible to everybody to see.
That is most upsetting. I will have a conversation with Moro and make sure that he tightens up his security practices.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Yes. It might actually help with your current situation if you believe there are suspicions about your involvement. I would like to ensure the Twi'lek reaches the final round of competition. I have acquired, through my own connections, a piece of software that can be installed in a Sabak dealer droid that will twist the luck of the draw in Moro's favor. I would like to have you install it on the droid.
I will pass the technology to somebody that can actually do it because I do not possess that skill.
I have sent it to your data pad.
Okay. I will forward the technology to Skak.
This will be beneficial. It'll help him win, and it might help you create some distance between yourself and Moro physically, which might drive off Draver's suspicions.
Can you also help us find some information about one of Skak's friends, Cowboy? He's been missing for a day and a half, and that is not normal. We believe he was killed or kidnapped. I believe he was killed. You guys believe he was kidnapped.
That is a pretty fresh incident. It is unlikely any information would have reached my processors as of yet, but I can put out my feelers, for sure.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And Anya, it is vital that you get the software into the droid as soon as possible. We are going into the final rounds. I cannot have Moro being eliminated. That would be disastrous.
We will do what we can.
Switch out.
Okay. I forgot what my name was. Something.
Jugs?
Oh yeah, Jugs. Jugs out. And then
You have the
I
easiest
will...
name to remember out of anybody. Besides
I feel like-
2x4.
I feel like instead of saying switch out, he should say switch flicked.
Yeah.
Oh
I
god.
will send to SCAC. That was a program that switch things we need to install on this droid as soon as possible.
So we are helping the guy win.
I don't really care either way, as long as I don't have to use, you know that what?
Your lotion, yes, I do.
Exactly.
What are you using lotion? Oh, sorry. I'm a little behind.
That's the code. That's the code word for using the force.
Dana, have you sent me that footage yet?
Zoop.
Are you physically sending it to him or just digitally transferring it?
I'm gonna take it to him.
Dina, if you're coming to me, don't come in the cantina. Tell me when you're here.
All right. I'll go up to the supervisor and I'll just say, I think I had some bad food for breakfast. I need to use the ladies' room. I'll be back in 10 minutes.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, and I'll make my way to the cantina.
Just drop
On
it
your
off
way out.
somewhere and tell me where it is.
You get about halfway across the cantina when a incident breaks out in front of you. So I always say this name wrong. A Deveronian stands up from the table and kind of like knocks his stuff off the table and starts yelling and pointing at somebody else at the table and saying, "You're cheating! You're cheating! I know you're cheating! He's been cheating the whole time! This Imperial slybag is cheating!"
Is this like at the casino or the cantina?
This is at the casino, so he hasn't even got out yet. This kind of like this incident just happens right in front of him, and you can see it as well going
In front
on.
of Dina? Then I will intercede so Dina can leave. I'll be like, "Excuse me, I'm security. Tell me why you believe this man is cheating." And I will communicate to my supervisor so he knows there's an incident so he can come over.
All right, so Dina, you're gonna try to use this moment to slink on by, or are you staying here to back up Anya?
You said he's accusing the Imperial of cheating?
Yeah,
Lieutenant?
he's pointing at him. He's like spitting at him, saying that he because this guy clearly just lost. He has lost all his money. He's out of the tournament now, but he's accusing the lieutenant of cheating.
Okay.
I don't need backup. You can go.
I don't say he doesn't really like me because I was part of taking his data pad away, so I'll just kind of slink on by.
Okay, so you start slinking away. Anya, as he's kind of pointing and saying this about Lieutenant Ardanis and accusing him of being a cheat, make me a perception check. And Dina, since you are slinking by trying to avoid this confrontation, also make me one, but make it at -5.
And then me at -30.
I got 38.
Yes. Jesus Christ. Why do I bother?
That's what Moss says. Every single time in Cthulhu, he always says, "Why do I bother?"
Did he leave?
Yeah, he said be right back.
He said, "Be right back."
Oh shit. Okay. All right, this is kind of important. So
Do you want to move to Skak or well, I guess Skak is not doing anything. Oh, okay, here we go. He's back.
Sorry, I had to check on my dogs real quick.
did you hear anything I said?
No.
Okay. So since you were trying to sneak on by and like trying to avoid the situation, I need you to make a perception check, but do it at -5.
Perception at -5. Okay. I'm going to use a force point on this to try to counteract it a little bit. Great. So -3.
Mouse got an 11.
Nice. All right, so you will be blissfully unaware. So you're going to start making your way out of the area, not noticing anything. But Anya, as this guy is like pointing and like shouting at Lieutenant Adranus, you see as his hand goes down, a holdout blaster slides down his arm into his palm, and you can tell that things are now about to get violent.
Okay. I will. Oh, shit. Okay. I will. Let's see. I could shoot him, or I could. Do I have time to grab the gun from him before he does anything?
Yeah, you could make, if you want to try to wrestle it from him, an initiative check against his initiative, and if you go first, you could try to wrestle the gun from him.
Okay. All right. Let's do initiative then.
All right, I'm gonna move. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna just move you to this map for now, even though we're not really using this. It's just for you doing your initiative.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna use a force point to go faster. Okay.
So I got a 15.
I got a 31.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, so you will have the opportunity to try to wrest it from him first somehow. How would you like to do that?
Okay. I am. I'm assuming.
I'm really hoping this leads to the two guys on the line getting fired for being so incompetent at their job that they let a blaster inside.
So, I mean, I'll just rush over and just go straight to grab the gun. And as I'm getting close to grabbing the gun, when I'm really close to it so nobody notices this, I will use the force to have the gun come to my hand.
Okay, make a use the force check.
But this would be like, I don't know if you want me to roll stealth for this, because
Yeah,
this would
I'm
be
thinking, so we're probably gonna need a stealth check as well. So give me a stealth and a use the force check.
Okay, I'm gonna use a force point, and I'm gonna use a farseeing token for this. This is gonna be stealth. Stealth is not good at all. Shit. Okay. I'm gonna rely on my fucking dice rolls. 20. Please, dice roll gods, don't fail me now. Thank you. Thank you, dice gods. I love you. Thank you so much.
I hate you, dice gods. I hate you.
Okay, so 26 for stealth. And then you want me to use the force?
Yeah, I mean, you got a plus 15 to that, so I don't think you're gonna fail this, but go for it. Or plus 16, right? You got a plus 16.
31.
Jesus, yeah. So you reach forward and you kind of like disguise a gesture like you're gonna rip the gun out of his hand yourself, and then you use the force and it like pulls at his hand and it just flies from his fingers right into yours, and he looks surprised. I mean, he clearly knows you didn't touch him or how that got over to your hands, but everybody else, it looks like what you did was perfectly normal. Lieutenant Adranus in particular seems very impressed by your physical prowess here in getting this away from him. How did you...
I have nimble fingers. Stand down. I'll use the gun and point it at him, his own gun, and point it at him, and then I will grab my own blaster gun and also point it at him. So I have two guns pointed at him. It's like, stand down, and then I'll like use my comm link to the supervisor. It's like, we have somebody with a blaster gun here that just tried to assassinate the Imperial officer over here. We need backup now.
But he cheated! He cheated!
You're just a sour loser. Shut up.
God, sour loser.
If you can't handle the game, just don't play it.
He kind of like sputters. It looks like just defeated. His gun gone. His money gone. Nobody listening to his pleas that he has been cheated.
Hey, we can always take his horns too.
That's true.
Oh God, that's true. Other ones have been less fortunate in your guys' presence. The rest of security will show up as well, and they do peacefully get him out of here. Him protesting the whole way out about how he was robbed and how Lieutenant Ardonis cheated.
I will give this to the supervisor the gun I confiscated from the guy, and then holster my weapon back.
Well done, Jugs. It seems your recommendation has been well earned, your supervisor says.
Thank you, sir.
And then, Anya, you will notice, and you don't even need a perception check for this, as this all goes down and as your supervisor says this to you out of the corner of your eye, you do see Draver giving you a dirty look, just shaking his head, and then going back to his game.
Whatever, man.
Whatever, man. All right. So now we're going to go to Dina, who's blissfully unaware that any of this happened.
La 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 la.
And you arrive outside of the Bantha Cabana. Or wait,
Scack 'em out.
whatever
yeah.
it is.
Yeah, just not like directly outside.
Copacabana.
Yes, thank you.
Copacabana. Yeah, I would have said like not directly outside, but nearby.
Jack, I'm approaching the cabana.
Just drop it off somewhere and tell me where you drop it off.
Is there like a trash can nearby?
Don't make me dig through the trash.
Yes.
Just head and
yes,
come
there
and
is.
pick it up.
Always so picky. Fine. Is there a bush?
You don't see any bushes, no.
Damn.
You see a trash receptacle.
Oh no!
You see a bench. You see a hot dog vendor stand. They call them long dongs here.
Okay. Good to know.
Wow.
Long
A Cloud
dogs.
City long dog.
Long
Oh my god.
dogs. Long dogs. Okay,
Do they
there's
put
no
mayonnaise
M.
on those by chance?
Oh,
They
God.
do, of course. That's the Cloud
You're gonna
City
make me
specialty.
freaking gag.
I don't know. You see a little pet park where people take their pets, and it's got like spots of like fake grass where their pets can go to the bathroom. Something that's like a weird litter box contraption. You could hide it there.
I'll go and get a long dong.
Okay, you go to get a long dog.
Does it come in a box?
Sure, it comes with like a little like 7-Eleven style like hot dog box thing.
All right, I'll take the long dong out, and I'll shove the footage into the box and leave it under a bench.
You getting a long dong? Can you get me one?
Yeah, your long dong's in a box under a bench, just next to the long dong stand.
All
You
right.
know, you're looking at this long dog, and all you can think about is Cowboy in this moment.
I
You're not
shoved
sure
the whole
why.
thing in my mouth.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Hey, I wanted that.
Yeah, you put the footage inside of this box, and you put it where?
I put it underneath a bench close to the long dong stand.
All right, you put it there.
And I'll get out as
Yeah.
she's leaving so that there's like very little time in between us.
Can I I want to walk away a little bit, but I want to keep an eye on it and make sure no other jackalopes come and grab it.
Oh man. Yeah. So you step away and you go to watch this thing, and Skak, you're coming out of the place to try to get there and grab it. And right at that moment, Dina, you observe alongside the wall where the bench is, there's like a little utility compartment that flips open, and a little mouse droid with sweepers on the side comes
no.
out.
Fuck's sake.
And it's like,
I run over.
I also run over. Fuck.
No, no, I got it. I'll get it. Stay away.
All
I don't
right,
want
so
them seeing us together.
you run over just as it's like coming up to sweep up the garbage, and you snatch it away from it.
Nice try, little guy. This is my long dong.
It says angrily. Its brushes swirling in a rage.
What does he say?
In a rage.
Is he calling me names?
He just seems very upset. Something about on schedule for decommission, needs to prove his worth. You're taking away his only trash he's found for the day. Very upset.
God.
Maybe you should have been better at your job, little guy.
Little asterisks appear above him, and in the center of them say, DD22 will remember this.
All right. I have my long dong.
Dog. It's a long dog box.
No, I think it's canon now that they're long
It's a
dongs.
dong. It's a long dong.
Oh, Jesus Christ. The Lost City long dong.
And I'll go back in the canteen.
Gino says use the long dong, Luke.
Oh my God.
All
The
right.
long dong is strong with this one.
You bring it into the cantina.
I see your long dong is as long as mine.
Oh my God.
What have I done? I was just trying to make a long fruit joke, and it turned into a long dong.
Your fault.
All right, I'll go back inside and I have the footage. I'll invite Kamal over.
What's this?
And I'll show it to him.
You
It's the
open the
cargo we're
long.
looking for.
You open the long dog box, and the data disk's in there. It's got a little mayonnaise on it.
I can put it in my. I'm showing it him on my data pad.
Oh, okay. Well, when you pull it out, there's some mayonnaise on it. Oh God! You lick it off and then put it into your device. And he watches the footage with you. Interesting. Not unusual, I suppose. So what am I supposed to understand about this?
Well, you're the one who wanted to see it, so does it jog your memory?
It doesn't. Is there something particular about these packages that I can ask my staff about?
Yeah, they're square.
They look a little oblong to me, actually.
That's not even a real word.
Timestamp is okay. I can look at our private security footage and see if I find out anything more. You just wait out here.
Now, hang on a sec. I'm going with you to look at this private footage.
I'm afraid that's a no-can-do.
I'm afraid it's a can-do in this situation. You said you'd help. This is how you help.
I'll do what I can. But you're not an employee, and old Joe doesn't allow outsiders.
You said old Joe's losing his mind. He's not going to remember that I'm in there. Or you could just tell him I'm a new employee.
It's probably on a beach in Coruscant somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll bring out the data to you in just a second. You just wait here.
If you take longer than a minute, I'm coming back there.
I would advise against that. I'll be out shortly. He's going to
1
stand
minute.
up and turn and head into the back.
How long does it take him?
A minute goes by.
All right, I will have crafted a grenade at this point.
Is my long dong pretty good?
God. I mean, I don't know. You shoved it all in your mouth and swallowed it in one bite. I don't even know if you had time to enjoy it.
Yeah, I didn't really savor it.
That's
I just
true.
don't want this guy deleting the footage. That's why I wanted him to come out with it right away. So I'll go in there. And I'll just have my arms kind of tucked like this with the grenade, in the crevice of my arm.
Schumer's going to see you starting to go towards the employee doors and be like, hey, you can't go back there, man. Hey, what are you
Step
doing?
off, kid.
Fuck off, Schumer.
Mind your own business.
I'm going to tell Cloudwing Security.
That's not good.
Who the fuck do you think you're talking to?
He's going to pick up a phone as you're going to the back.
Gonna get in trouble, Skak. You're gonna
Hey.
get called security, and then you're gonna have to tell them.
Yeah, this is Chuck. We got something going on over here at the Copa Cabantha. But you make your way into the back. The
He's
sounds
calling
of
the cops on himself.
the cantina doors swoosh close behind you. And you're now in the back, and there's a bunch of different aliens and droids running around, cooking things and making food for the guests outside. And you look either way, and you can see that there's a pretty narrow hallway leading past the kitchen where you think probably the office of the manager is. You head that way?
Yeah.
All right, you head to the office, and the door is closed, and the blinds have been digitally shut.
I open the door.
It's locked.
Oh, well, I guess I'll just have to slice into that sucker.
There's no digital data pad here. It's a mechanical door. You're going to have to kick this thing open, most likely.
Well, a mechanical door. I could wire the red wire and the green wire together and open it that way.
No, there's no wires.
You mean
It's like a
mechanical isn't like a knob?
Yeah, like
That's
old-fashioned
not
archaic.
mechanical.
How's that not mechanical? You turn the knob
That's
and it
like
mechanically
analog,
opens.
not mechanical.
Oh, God.
It's
an
literal
analog
mechanics.
door.
You turn a door knob and it mechanically turns gears that pull in the door stop. That is mechanical.
Ask 1,000 people, 999 of them will say mechanical means it has some sort of mechanical parts to it.
Oh my god.
I would be the one.
Are door knobs mechanical?
Oh my God! Just move on.
No.
Just move on.
No.
It's a
ChatGPT
doorknob.
says yes, doorknobs are mechanical.
Chat GPT.
It says simple. It's a simple
the matter
machine. A
with you?
doorknob is a wheel and axle type of simple machine with a knob representing the wheel and the central shaft representing the axle. I win.
Is this really necessary?
Did you
Yes.
ask it what? Did you ask it what the Nazi symbol means? Because that
No, I
means
did not ask
something
it
else.
that.
But
That'll probably get
everyone
my
else
account
will-
banned.
Everyone else will think that it means a certain thing, but really it means something else. So
You're just wrong. You're wrong. Do you kick this door open?
yeah,
Much like the SS.
All right, go ahead and make me a athletics or whatever the fuck it is in the system. God damn it, man!
I don't think there is athletics.
I'm running too
Are you
many
hiding
things.
footage in here?
So armed attack?
Oh damn, they don't have one. Yeah, just do strength, I guess.
Just a strength check, not an unarmed.
You could throw in melee base attack bonus. Yeah, you can just do basically an unarmed. Yeah, that's fine.
You're hiding security footage underneath the floorboards, aren't you?
Okay, since we're at the end, I'll do my last force token.
Tell me where.
28.
Nice.
All right. All right. So you kick this door open, and when you get inside, you see the big Herglick sitting in a chair that's way too small for him, hunched over his computer with his fins, and he's frantically hitting the backspace button, and you see on the screen file deleted on the screen.
I said 1 minute.
Hey, you can't be back here.
I show him the grenade. Take your hands off the keyboard right now.
I was just checking my email.
How stupid do you think I am?
Very.
Let me see. Let's see what files are left.
So yeah, it looks like he's looking at his video surveillance right now and has deleted a solid 4-hour block in the same time frame as the timestamp you had shown.
How did he do it that fast? I followed him so quick.
Yet a minute.
He was very
This is
fast.
cheating. All right. Don't know what's going on, huh?
I was just checking my email.
Where's the cargo?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You realize security is going to come here and see that you deleted footage after an active investigation. You just put yourself in a really bad spot.
I don't know what you mean. I just pulled this up. Looks like there may have been a glitch.
I'm going to get on the computer and try and undo
Recover
it.
it. Yeah.
Hey, you cannot be on my computer. He's going to try to stand in the way.
Criff off.
Are you going to
I hold the
physically
grenade
move
up.
him? Or, okay, make an intimidation with a +5. And yes, I know we're at 10 minutes. I know Sevvy's messaging fingers are itching to message me what time it is.
15.
He's going to growl a little bit and he's going to step away. And yeah, you go over to the computer and go ahead and make your use computers check to see if you can recover this file.
I'm going to use a destiny point.
Ooh, a destiny point. Okay. Yeah, so you're going to hack into his stuff and you're gonna with a destiny point, you're gonna find out even more than you wanted. Not only are you gonna be able to recover this video footage, you're able to kind of reverse undo the deletion and restore it. But you know what? You also notice as you look through his files that he is a liar. He did not grow up in a middle-class family. He lied about his heritage.
Scandalous.
He was, in fact, handed this place on a silver platter with a loan from very wealthy political parents.
Middle
What a
class,
sham.
huh?
Look, it sells the brand.
Maybe we can work something out here. Your boy's calling security. You tell him it was a mistake and we can talk, all right?
What do you want?
Do that first, and then we'll talk.
He's gonna pull out a communicator, and you're gonna hear on the other side Schumer's voice. Hey, Chuck. It was all a misunderstanding. Things are under control back here. You can let security know it was just a drunk and you got it taken care of. You hear an acknowledgement from the other side.
And while he's doing that, I'm sending a message to Dina and Anya and Zen, I guess. And I'll just say, Cantina's dirty. May need backup.
Okay. Look at that. It's time for my break.
I'm still pooping.
Oh, yeah, also true. You can clearly see that he has actually never been employed at McDantoween's. That was also a lie.
Oh, this son of a...
You mean this picture isn't him either?
But yeah, I think that is with you starting to work out this deal with him is where we will pause the session for tonight.
All right.
Getting places. Maybe you'll find your boy Cowboy yet and find out what exactly he's gotten himself into. And yeah, who knew that this tournament was going to get so political and shady? Lots of layers to unlock here. I feel like if Zen was here, he would have immediately programmed that droid. I feel like he would have done that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think he has mechanics, though, not use computer. So,
Yeah.
Ooh, good point.
Well, I personally can't do it, and I'm not really that invested in having him win, so I don't really
Rena can
care.
do it.
But there's so much money at stake.
That's true.
Again, I'm not invested in that. That's
But if
not
we
my
get
priority.
Cowboy, there's money there, too.
There is a lot of money potential all around here, but whether you guys will see any of it remains to be seen. So let's go around the horn, let people know where you're going to be at, what you're going to be doing. Save Sevvy second to last, and we will start with Moss.
Yeah, obviously I'm here on Moonskull a couple days a week. I am over on Geeks and Gamers Tabletop during the week as well. And come check out JJ and I's channel, Tales from the Dragon's Tavern. Yeah, Keaton.
Yeah, if you're interested in what I do, you can visit my mini factory, Velrock Art Miniatures. You can buy all the miniatures I make there, digitally download them, and plug them into your 3D printers to print out some miniatures for your home games. Sevvy.
Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. You can usually find me at Geeks and Gamers Tabletop and over here at Moonskull. You can also find me on my Twitch and my Kick. The links are in the chat. Thank you, Michaela, for that. Don't forget to like this stream if you have not already, and then leave a comment below because we really do rely on your help. And you can help us by just hitting the like button and leaving a comment. Not only are you helping us get like force points and potentially convictions and things like that, but or I guess here farseeing tokens, but you're also helping the channel grow. So I think we are at 5,400 subs. So we're climbing really fast and very steadily, and it's really, all thanks to you guys. So please leave a comment below because it helps us grow. It helps tell the algorithm that you guys like the channel, you guys like the video that we're producing. So please do that, and do that as well of the other videos. Erudi does a lot of Moonskull ghost horror stories as well. So please go like those videos and leave a comment on those as well, because that really makes a big difference for this channel. And I'll pass it to Erudi.
Yeah, absolutely. And I've enjoyed seeing the feedback you guys have been giving on those scary videos. We've been working very hard on them. We review them every single week, and Sevvy and I kind of compare them to what everybody else is doing in the industry and what we want to do to make it unique, and are fine-tuning and honing in on exactly what those are going to look like, and your feedback helps a lot in that. So yeah, please do keep watching those and let me know what you think. Please support Legend Seeker. That is the biggest thing I could ask of you right now. Fedstivus is coming up here in about a month. If you want to make Fedstivus, aka the Fed's birthday, the greatest birthday that he's had in a very long time, help me get a 20 gold. I would really appreciate that. You guys are the best. Your support is everything. And keep your eyes open. Keep them peeled, because I am wrapping up auditions for the new Starfinder sci-fi horror show that's coming up this week. And so we will have some announcements on who those people are going to be and when they get picked. And then character creation will be shortly around the corner for that as well. I don't think I have anything else to announce for this channel, and we don't have anything too crazy coming up right now on the other. So with that, thank you for hanging out, chat. We will talk to you later. Bye, guys.